Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat, back with another video. In this video I want to just go over some yield farms and a couple of ones that I've been in, also a couple of new ones that you may not be aware of. So let's get into the video right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you coming back. We've actually hit 9,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. So in this video, I'm going to do a $10 BUSD giveaway. Wait till towards the end of the video and I'll tell you how to win that, okay? Let's just get into the first one. Goose Finance. They had their layer 2 yesterday. And this one here, I wanted to trade this one. And I wanted to buy this GG2 token cheap, and then when it went up I wanted to sell it, but it didn't work out that way. I overpaid this one, and basically if I farm this for the next maybe 30 days, if I'm lucky, I might be able to get my break even on this. So way overpaid this, double what I should have, what the price was. And that strategy didn't work because I almost never FOMO into stuff, but for some reason I had this thing in my head that I was dead set fixated on getting this thing cheap, you know. So I didn't put a lot of money into it, so you know, yeah, just one of those things. You get excited, that's what happens, you get wrecked. Okay, so layered farming as well. See, so this one, the price has dropped as well. So you know, the layer 1 was $23 now, so this has dropped big time as well. This did get up to about $300. So yeah, the first one was very successful, but the second one, for some reason, it's just yeah, not as good as the the first one. There's people that are still farming this, so I didn't get into the first one. I'm just into the second one. So yeah, maybe the concept sounds good, but probably need some more feedback on this as well. Okay, so if you're in got into layer 1, or you're in both layer 1 and layer 2, how's it working out for you? Is it profitable? Are you making money? Is the price dropping too much? Let us know below, because probably in two minds getting into these layered farming deals, but we'll see. Okay, all right, so B dollar, this is, I think out of all the yield farming that I've done, I think that this one's the best so far. Kind of like, yeah, I've done a couple of videos on this already, okay, so I won't go through it all. Just watch those videos. They'll put the links below. But yeah, so far so good. So this is just basically very similar to another project that was on Ethereum. Now they've just brought this over to Binance Smart Chain. They've done a few tweaks on it. And it's working really, really well. All right, really, really well. And this price here, it got up to 8,000. This SBDO got up to 8,000, and you know, after the couple of epochs, it did drop. People did take profits. So what I learned about this one here is, now I originally came into this pool here. This I bought some SBDO and then I staked it. Then to earn this BDO, which is the stable coin. However, if I was to do it again, I would not get into this, because your risk here is the SBDO. All right, I would actually go into this one here. If you come to the top and go to shares, now I would go into this one here, Pancake, BDO, and BUSD, because BDO is a stable coin of B dollar, and the BUSD, you know, guys know what that is. That's a stable coin of Binance. So these are both stable coin pairs. They're not going to really move much at all. You're not going to get much in permanent loss, if not any at all. But the APR is still pretty good. It's at 400. Okay, this was up a little bit at 430, but it's a really good APR. Okay, and it's worth getting into. But you've got literally no risk. Now, when you're staking this, and you can, as you can see here, there's 81 million in here. All right, so people have figured out this is the least riskiest play. You're going to earn the SBDO, which does open you up to risk, this SBDO. So that's the issue you have. When I went into this, you know, I'm hoping that the price didn't drop, and it's actually gone up. So we just go to $B share, or SBDO. So I'm up 1,692. Remember, I came in with $1,000 in those last two videos. I did $100 originally, and then I came in with 900. So I'm up 1,692. So what I might do is I've still got to wait for another couple more epochs, 286 epoch, which is basically 5 epochs time. Each of these goes for 6 hours, so 30 hours. Flip this into the shares one, okay? So I've got no risk, literally no risk at all, and I'm earning this SBDO for free. And then I will then, put this into this one here. So I'm literally just no risk, minimal risk at all. So that's how I would do this if I was to do it again. Moving on to value DeFi. This is still one of my favorite protocols. I still like them. They're really, really innovative. The price of VB swap hasn't gone up though. I had some and I sold it at about 2,150. Sorry, 2,200 2,150. Sorry, yeah. So, but then it price dumped again. So I'm glad I took some profits, and the total value locked is like 200,000. So maybe that when this went to 20,000, the total value locked is only 240 million. But since then, I don't know, maybe people are just not buying this. So yeah, it's still pretty good. I still do like value DeFi, and they've still got some good farms in here. So I'll continue to watch this. Belt Fi. This is a pancake swap IDO that we got into. Yeah, I bought some and I made some profit, took profits early, got out, and the total value locked back then was only like a couple of 100 million. Now it's gone up to 678 million. So yeah, this is really motoring. The price of Belt has been steady. I thought that this would dump because there's a lot of this stuff getting produced. All right, even the inflation's quite high, but so far the price has held. This could be like another Venus with $1 billion plus. Yeah. So this one has surprised me. If you get into add your stable coins here, or whatever stable coin you want to put in, then you'll get this Venus, what they call Venus DLP token, and then that's the one that you stake. And as you can see here, there's 0.6 billion. I know that sounds crazy, isn't it? 0.6 billion, and it's just this product in this pool here. So the returns are not that great, but the daily at 0.23. But you're basically farming a liquidity pair, or like not even that. It's just a stable coin. So there's literally no risk. There's literally no risk at all. That's why there's 0.6 billion, because people don't want that movement in the coin. They don't want to lose money through impermanent loss. All right. So you can see here 0.6 billion there, and I showed you earlier with the $B one. All right, there's 81 million in this one. So it just goes to show you, when you get these liquidity pairs with stable coins, everyone goes for them because there's no impermanent loss. So yeah, this one has surprised me. I did take early profits, but I'll continue to watch this. The price hasn't really dropped that much, so we'll see. Okay, so this is a new one that's come along. It's called Elephant Money. Just very new, actually, very, very new. I think it's only been around for like, I don't know, less than a week maybe. And this is by Bankroll. All right, so they've been around for, like, they got a really good reputation. They had very similar things where you roll, you do this sort of gamify sort of thing. These APYs are not big, as you can see, they're not big at all, right? So APY is like, this would be I'm just taking a punt here, probably 0.5%, not even that, 0.25% per day, if that, So these are very, very slow, but people like them because they're low risk. And Bankroll have already proven themselves. They can be trusted. They've never done a rug pull. They've been around for several years in the space, and now they've got this new one here, which is you stake it, and it's on Binance Smart Chain. So if you like something slow and steady, but it's not going to make you much interest at all, but you really got to be in this for a year to really make and get any benefit out of it. You won't see much benefit if you're just in and out of this in a week. It's just a waste of your time. So that one's there's Elephant Money. I'll put all the links below. Found a cool tool. It's called vfat.tools. It's by a guy. He's on Twitter. Just look him up, vfat.tools. And basically, there's a tutorial here as well, and there's also a guy here that does, he's got another YouTube channel called Gabriel Haynes, so check him out. And then you can come along here and click BSC here, and then these are actually farms that he's already basically listed. So yeah, it just tells you like your weekly, your daily, and so forth. Okay, so it's really cool. Pick the farm that you want and then look it up. If it's there, you can just use this, and it saves you a lot of time. Okay, so that's that. I'll put all links, like I said, I'll put all the links below. Okay, so this one here, crude oil finance, IDO on Bakery Swap, and it's got high APR at the moment for this one here. But I saw this, and it doesn't really do much. There's two coins here. Okay, so there's the oil, and then there's the diesel. And this oil has 100,000, and the diesel has, I think the diesel has 1 million. So the price has gone up, actually. It's gone up about $1 in the last hour, because there's only 100,000 coins. But one of our members in our Patreon group, he got into this before the ICO, he actually got in the private sale, and he said that he hasn't made any money, and the price has dropped under the ICO price, what he bought it at the private sale. So yeah, will I get into this one? Probably not. I don't see anything really great about it. Doesn't really do much except 2 coins. Here's your risk here as well to see. So if you go into diesel, there's only like 82,000 here, so you can't get out. The only way you can get out of diesel is through BNB, and if this liquidity pool here at 82,000 drains, then you're stuck with this coin. It's useless. And same with oil as well. Okay, oil's got a liquidity pair here. This one's got a little bit more. It's got 203,000, and it's got another one here, BUSD. So this that's 56,000. So this one's a little bit more stable, simply because you can get out either through BUSD or BNB. Okay. Also, you can just come to Certec, and then you can just come up here and just put here. So go crude oil. So they have done, or they're getting one, or they're in the process of getting one audit done. And I found that Certec, they charge 10 grand for an audit. So yeah, that was found that out today. So that's quite a little bit of money for a startup, 10 G's. So when they, look, it's not a guarantee, but if they get audits, or they're in the process of getting audits, they're going to spend 10 G's. Like, they're probably not going to rug pull, but obviously, stranger things have happened. But yeah, if they've done if you want to come here and check it, it's also, pretty handy to do that, just to see if they have got anything on the way. Or even also, if they say they've got a Certec audit and they come here and you can't find it, then either they're lying or it hasn't gone through yet. So that's also another way. Okay, I did get into Iron Finance literally just as soon as it launched, and Yeah, it was. I did like the interface. It's basically two coins. There's a stable coin which is iron, and then there's this SIL, which is this is the one that pretty much took a dump. I mean, when I got into this, as you can see here, I bought $200 worth, and it was 86,134. It was about 250%. I think it was no, it was more than that per day. All right, and this did drop a bit. And what happened was, yeah, got into it, and but the price now of sell was $3. When I got into it, I think it was like $10 or something. I'll have to go back and look over my notes. I can't remember the price of sell, but it was really, really high. But this is really taking a big dump. Hang on, no, I can tell you. So if we go last week, yeah, see, this took a really, really massive dump. Yeah, it was around about $10 because I bought it about up here just after this dump. So people got into this, it was $3, 300. Then it took a massive dump, and I just got in here around about the $20 mark. So it did take a dump. I had even though I was making massive, as you can see here, I was doing like 86,000 APR. All right, even though I was doing massive APR, what happened was the price of the coin still dumped, and I couldn't farm my way out of it because I was just the price of the coin was just losing too much for me to even bother. So I pretty much just made a little bit of profit. I didn't make much at all, I don't think, and then I just got out of it. If I would have kept on holding right now, the price just keeps on dumping. It's like $3 now. I don't think I would have broken even. So you really got to watch these coins, right? If the price of the coin that you're farming, if it drops, you're never going to be able to farm out your way out of it, even if the APR is massive. Because let's say if a coin's $100 and you're doing 100% per day, right, on this APR, when it drops down to like, I don't know, $10, you're still making $10 a day, but it's going to take you 10 days to recoup that price that was. So you're never going to, and it will keep on dropping. You're never going to be able to farm your way out of it, right? So that's why you're going to watch these like literally don't get any sleep. Watch them. Once the price drops and you look at your overall price that you got into, your pair, value, DeFi will tell you this. They had the estimated share value here. Once this drops, you can't recover your farm and get out, okay? So that's that. I probably won't get back into iron finance. This is just dumped way too much to me even bother. It's just not worth it, okay? Okay, and also lastly, this Midas Gold, all right? So they're having a layered farming. Now, I'm not too keen on this because after seeing Goose, all right, obviously, I kind of had a bad experience with Goose, but that's only my fault because I tried to buy it early. I should have waited till the coin dumped. But, judging from this, layer 1, layer 2, the price basically pumps and then it dumps. And, yeah, it just operates exactly the same as any other coin, but it's just in a layered environment. And so Midas Gold, they're going to try to do layered farming, and I don't know how successful this is going to be. All right, so they've got this coming up. I'm not sure. Maybe it's coming up in a few days. They haven't announced it. I don't think they've announced it yet. Well, otherwise they would have just told us. But it's coming up like any day now, pretty much. So you can go in here and have a read of what they're trying to do and what they're trying to achieve. Look, every time there's a new version of something, which is a good thing, they learn from they'll probably because they all pretty much just fork the same code. And they'll see this Goose, or they'll have a competitor of theirs, right, that's doing really well. Then they'll just basically clone the code, take the code, fork it, then do adjustments to it to try to make it better. And this is what this is. I think they're just trying to, they've obviously taken the layered farming, which was first, Goose first done it. Now Midas is basically trying to copy it and put their own spin on it, maybe improve it. So that's one good thing about it. Every time there's a new one, and they just try to improve on the other one. Obviously, if they're legit, they keep on trying to improve it, and the end user sees the benefit of it. Okay, so that's Midas, which is coming out like any day now. Follow them in the Telegram if you want to get into this. Again, I'm not too crash hot after seeing the fail, after seeing what happened to Goose. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you have good luck with Goose? With the layered farming, what are your thoughts? There's Midas Gold coming up. Are you going to get into this? All right, so by now you would have seen a code word pop up, all right, somewhere through this video. And just take that code word and put it below with your BUSD address, all right? If you've got MetaMask, it'll just be that one address, and that is your Binance Smart Chain address. Comment below and I'll pick a random winner. I'll give away $10 to a lucky person. Okay, guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking to the end. And thanks for getting me to 9,000 subs. And I'll come out with some more content tomorrow. All right, so I'll see you then.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.